Hey guys, well, we have another bike here. We have a 2006 GSXR 750. Bought this. Actually has a clean title, which is kind of amazing. But nevertheless, it has a little bit of damage, but really not that bad. I mean, the whole back of the bike's in really good condition. I mean, there's a mark right there, which isn't too bad. A little bit of rash right there, which that's not bad. Nothing right here. Nothing up here. Looks like it had a frame slider. Got ripped off. Yeah, no, I got this one at Copart's up in Seattle. It looks like it was rear-ended a car. I mean, the front wheel's in pretty decent shape. I don't see a little bit of mark right there, but I don't really see a whole lot of damage. It looks like they just rear-ended a bumper here. So what we got is I paid $1,600 out the door, which I'm pretty happy with that price. So I don't know if you remember this from another video, and I'll post a picture of it from way back when, but I bought this about 6 months ago. It made it onto I was gonna part it out, and I put it on the stands and I started taking it apart. I took the front end apart, took the tail end apart, and I was about ready to really just completely dismantle it. And I was like, you know what, this is clean. I want to do a build for myself. So it's a 2007 GSXR 750. Had about 5,000 miles on it. You'll see in the pictures the front end was gone. Fairings were completely garbage. But anyways, so I'm making this my personal bike. I'll take you guys along. What really turned me... Well, here's the kit. Got it all unboxed and unwrapped. And the more I unwrap it and go through it, the more impressed I am. Came with a lot more than what I thought I was getting. Pretty much everything a guy needs, other than hardware, which it did not come with hardware, which, you know, they want you to buy their hardware kit, but I kept all the hardware off the bike, so I'm using OEM hardware, so hopefully that all works. But like, I wasn't expecting the inner front fairing, the inner lower, was not expecting that. It wasn't in the pictures. And another thing I wasn't expecting was, I knew I was getting this, the seat cowl cover, but comes with the parts to make it work. I don't know where this goes. Maybe this goes here, something like that. I don't know. Wasn't expecting these parts, so excited. I'll keep you guys updated. So another little cool tip. There's a little metal insert for the threads on some of the hardware, some of the screws. That's a bonus. Was not expecting that. Hey guys, well, let's do a recap of what we got here. So I got the fairing kit installed. Man, I'm pretty impressed with this. Turned out really good. I've always been a little apprehensive about the Chinese fairings, but the fit and finish on this is pretty good. I would recommend it. This bike so far has turned out to be pretty good. Well, it was windy outside, so I rolled it back inside. Let's just kind of sum up the cost of this sucker. So in the very beginning of the video, you know, I had the intention of tearing this apart and for parts, but I kind of fell in love with this one, so I might be repeating myself here, but so I went and I decided to rebuild it. So fortunately for me, you know, I part out a lot of these guys, a lot of this exact style of bike, and a lot of parts I pulled off of other bikes that I sold. So, you know, my what it actually cost somebody else might be a little bit different, but you know, so I paid $1,603 for the bike. I had to buy a few things. I had to buy the gauge cluster. No, actually that gauge cluster I got off of another bike. Yeah, so I really didn't have to buy a whole lot of things, to be honest with you. All this is stuff I pulled off of other bikes, but the fairing kit cost me about $700 shipped. The gas tank, I bondoed it myself and rattle canned it. Now, could use a little bit more work, but you know, it's doable. Really needs to be buffed out again. Just in wet sanded to 2000 grit and then buffed out, but because I can still see some scratches in there. I don't know if it's showing up in the video. But you know, got about $60 in supplies in the gas tank, and you know, that brings a total about $2,500. You know, this has a clean title. If you had to buy everything, I would say it's going to cost you a little bit more. Probably throw another $500-600 in for the parts that I got for, you know, off of other bikes that I was parting out. But man, this is an awesome bike for $2,500 with a clean title. I think this is a $5,000 bike all day long. I've got some more plans for it, a couple more things I want to do to it, but I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Well, if you like all this stuff I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.